just got to this beautiful, beautiful place that apparently, yeah, this big, beautiful planet wandering
Gas zone ahead.
around doing shit like
That
this
is
because you can't
enormous.
quite figure out how to walk and do weird shit like this and that and this and and this and this and this, right, and then this and this, and then on top of that, on top of that, on top of all the goofy ass shit you gotta learn to do with your dude, right? All the shit you gotta learn so you can just get up and do this. Or even the magic trick that gets you there. Where? Oh, there. That's gonna be difficult and a total pain in the ass when you're playing this game. And the last thing that anybody should have to put up with is to do this shit so you understand what you're doing. So, you got that button, that big square touchpad button in the middle of your remote, you know, right above the blue light. You can kind of see the blue light through it. If they see me, I'm going to put a hole in them. Maybe I'll move a little bit before I talk a little more. Slide back here into the trees where hopefully nobody's looking or creeping. Get back over here. Right. So you get that big button. Push it. Look where you are. You go up, 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 up. Where this world ends, you can actually get up there. And then you go all the way over here. Right? This one up here is settings. This one's like your profile shit. This is your character editor. This is your skills menu. This is your loadout. This is your lobby. No. This is your objectives board. Attack map. Lobby. PvP. Right? So let's do that again. You got your ghost war. You go over here, you play standard, you play custom, tutorials, stats, and you do little missions in these things to get points. I'm pushing right one, and move to the right, right left. Now I'm over in what they call the lobby, and we're in Erewhon people that are lit up, not faded like that. Friends or private. You can join public matchmaking. You can go up here and push triangle and get information about yourself. Same with other players if you got people. Let's go top. Beautiful thing. Yours does not look like that. You do not have all of right there, right over there, right over there, right over there. Let me jump back to here. Those all come with this big number and this number once you've run around Erewhon. So if you're on your map, which I'm with that. setting in at the bivouac. Deploy bivouac. Push square. So, anywhere on the map I need to go, push that big button again. I'm back on the attack map. Zoom out. I can span this whole thing here. I can even go out here. See? Right there. Right there. Right there. Right there. There's one over there. Did I already do that one? Didn't do that one. See? Beautiful things. Beautiful way to travel across the island. Especially if your missions are jumping from here to here to here to here to here. Random thing I found out is from top of elevation you can jump 4.5 miles from one destination to the other. So you could drop helicopter here and fly to here possibly. Minus helicopter, just skydiving straight to it, which is quicker than flying 4.5 miles. So, moving on, we've got the map all over. This is home base. This is Erewhon. Nope. That is home base. That is Erewhon. That's where the store is, but which is where I'm at. You can get into do some tech reviews and speed up your drone. You can gain more stamina by stretching. You can get more accurate with your work. You can get experience bonuses for reading your. So, there you go. You got a little bit of injury resistance. Yummy. Now, for the next hour of play, I have back to your class. See it? Class. There you go. Echelon. No. Nicely done. You get to take out a drone with one shot. Assault. Now this is if you want to get in there and not die extremely fast because you're brand new. It's a pretty good one to have. Todd Dog. Kick their asses. Get the engineer. You get to fly in a fucking drone. Not bad. Cool little drone. Come over here, Echelon. Echelon's kind of cool. If you let tase them, then use your class specialty. Look at that. You can see through walls. All that good stuff. Isn't it so awesome? Alright, creep up on that guy. Alright. And then you got Pathfinder. And Pathfinder's the one you get when you want to fuck with your friends. Because you get to fly a big ass drone way up in the sky. And you break in and you start blowing people up. And because your buddies don't know about it, you can start doing this to them. And your buddies end up getting bombed. And your poor ass is like, oh no, I'm dead. And boom, there goes your buddy, and you're giggling, and he can't figure out what to blue. It's your buddy flying a drone. He's out to get you. So yeah, just kind of noticed today you can click this one. I have different weapons than if I click this one, and you can get 3 presets of all this. You can edit it, and it'll change your characters, details, all just going to your pre-selected class and clicking da-da-da. Okay? So I think I was there. I'm gonna go back. Craft is exactly what it says. You take the shit you got and you make shit like this with it. Yeah. Shop is, if it's turned on in settings, it's your store in the middle of nowhere. Alright, so since I'm here, I'll buy that and that and that, and now my cache is full. I've got all her stupid attachments. I bought a bunch of stuff. I've still got a bunch of stuff I don't want. All this stuff is store stuff, right? You can still build weapons. Note that if you don't have the weapon, and you buy a blueprint for the weapon or win a blue, you have to note that these things are what you can buy. I don't have enough money to do it, or I'd just show you. Let me see, anything up here cheap? No. Any one of these guns, if you push buy on it, it'll buy it if you got the money. But then you have to go, so let's say, what do I know here? Let's say you buy this. For some silly reason you want a scope on your pistol, right? Actually, in theory of the game, it'd probably be quite awesome. So, extended 45, you buy it. You go to your loadout, and you can't find it. Oh, that's because you bought it for 8 grand, right? But then you have to go back over here, find it in this list of handguns, which it's not because you haven't bought it, and then buy it again for $500 or $800, and then you own it. You don't just buy the blueprint, then you have it built, and you own the gun. Then you want your class to go up with that gun, you continually buy it as it goes up in Mary's store, right? And the same is with all of them. Whatever gun you buy, it ends up in there. Now, if it's in this list, that's how much it is. You buy it, you own it. You buy it, you own it. You buy that, you own it. You pay the 800, that's your gun. But if it's in this list, this is blueprints. If you buy these blueprints, you still have to go buy the gun. Don't freak out. It's not in your freaking loadout. You still have to buy the gun, not just the blueprints. I never do this. I never, ever, ever sell my guns. I guess I could, but I don't. I don't sell none of this stuff. I don't sell any of this stuff. I use it all. I don't at all. I found recently that if you got a player with you, you can go to them up here, click on them, and start giving them resources that you don't use. Now, we got those four covered. This one's kind of self-explanatory, but let's do it anyway. Again, this one and this one you have to have turned on yourself. We'll get there in a minute. Ta-da. I can pick my team vehicle. Those are the three helicopters that I got. That's the motorcycle I got. See it? Awesome stuff, right? So, right now I got that big truck chosen as my vehicle. When I leave the bivouac, I'll have this vehicle out here somewhere with me to leave the bivouac. Go like this. Break camp. Now that you're breaking camp, you can choose your time. What time do you want to leave? You don't care? You just want to leave right now? Ta-da. Let's go like this. Let's push right one. That. Look up there. No, no, no. Look up there. There's something. There's something, there's something, there's something, there's something, there's something, there's something, there's something. Blank spot. That's a terrible thing to see. I could need something and it wouldn't be there and it would be heartbreaking. So, how do I fix that? I don't know. While we're here, what's that thing over there blinking that says orders? You can now talk to your AI teammates or your real teammates by doing goofy symbols. Let's go with rock and roll. Feels good. Oh, he didn't do it. Let's do it again. Triangle. Up here. Do it, dude. Yeah. You can even get pretty cool. Now, let's and say, here's the map, here's all that stuff. We did the bivouac. We did this. You can see that that guy is not. He's got 0 and 0 and no weapons, and he must not exist. This must be because we're not in arrow on. But then you push profile, which is square up there. This guy plays all these games. And you can go, oh, dude, oh, he's got a lot of them. I played that. I have that, but haven't played it. That game. Ooh, I like that game, right? You go through, you see this guy likes the same games as you. Up here, you go like this, and you go, ooh. Right? Down here, and these are the jackass. Interesting, right? Here's the good part. Oh yeah, look at that. This guy plays Call of Duty. He likes to show you the Call of Duty stuff. Elsewhere, etc. Right? You got all this. What's he been doing? He wants to tell you. He doesn't want to tell you. We don't know. It's loading. I'm not gonna waste time figuring out. I don't even know who the guy is. But he's in this list, And if he's in this list and he's, um, this guy might waste your time. He wasted my time. He like joined and didn't play. But what else we got with the bivouac? I left the bivouac. Let me look at my maps. No, no, no. Really far, but there's my car. Way out across whoever knows in front of me. It's on top of that hill. That's not my car. That can't be my car. Is that my car? Way over here, really? Where are you at? No way. Really? You put my car way over here? Sure as shit did. And ta-da, I've got my car, right? And I push drive, I climb in. This one's really nice. I'll show you something really cool. Let me show you something really cool. Just while we're standing here. Hop in. Oh shit, there's a bad guy. I'm gonna push O or circle, and now I'm in the passenger seat. Truck stops. Boom! I can fire. I kill the bad guy. Push. I like the Soul Shock. It's real functional when you're playing alone, because you can be cruising down the road and just stop driving and pull the trigger with the fucking gun. So, bivouacs, how to get helicopters, cars, or whatever. Let's go into here again. And wait through that a little bit. You'll get more and more little things. You probably look blank until you get it. It might even be, if you notice, a whole bunch of my map is shaded. A bunch of it in here is not. I have not been to this little L in the universe. I haven't been to this little part of the universe. Or that little part of the universe. That's why it's shaded. But if I zoom out, you realize that there's very little that is still shaded in this fucking island. And no, you can't go out here. There's drones, deadly, evil, stupid drones out here, and you can't go there. You can go out here in some aspects once you get to know them. Not so much. Okay, I think you got enough of the tac map. If you and I are playing and you're here and I jump to there, you can push that and it will make you jump to me. Um, it's called fast traveling. This, it does this, it does this. They link out to all of these different things. But when you play with other people, they do. So I'm done with a lot of weird random things. These are missions where you can find attachments. These are missions where you can find objectives or weapons. These are things that Marine investigations you can work on. These are collectibles across the island that you can find. These are missions for relics of the ancients. You can get a pair of Laura Croft sunglasses for doing them. Ta-da, cool. These are gas missions where you have to wear gas masks and run out of air. These are resistant missions where you help that girl do stuff. This is what you do when you want to get shot by a freaking Terminator. The Terminator. And all 500 of his Terminator buddies. Talk to Mads, got a bunch of stuff. They just got stuff, a bunch of stuff, and usually this and this are there, but because Amber Sky is on, you can't do those. Okay, now this goes here, this goes here. Now you can also go to missions and go episode 2, Operation Checkmate, and that leads off all to these missions. This one has Sam Fisher in it. This one is separate, and you probably have to pay for it. I do, and I'm not gonna, so I don't go there. Here's this, a bunch more. Whoa, look at all that crazy stuff. Right? I've done a couple of these, I think. Um, Objectives board. Right? And this is crap you can do to make your AI teammates better. Which they're not very good at all. Here's the cool stuff. Here is your loadout. See it? I've got 4 weapons since I've been playing last. Let's see what they are. Change my weapon. And somewhere along the line I found a Scorpio and a G28 and a TAC 50 and an STG is a shotgun, and that's an M4. I bought this one before I started playing, so there you go. And then I push O, circle, whatever, and I'm back out of there, and that's it for rifles. I didn't get any pistols while I was out, but if I push X, I can change them. To something else, whatever else. Once you start playing, you start getting too many guns. See this number here? Keep an eye on it. You'll stop picking things up that you want. Boxes will stop opening if that matches that. You got too much stuff, so that's when you come into things like this. You go into here, you can edit your gun, which wasn't what I did, not what I planned to do. Push X again. You go in here, and if you look right up here, you get this bar. It says mass dismantle if you push to the right. I can get rid of 22 guns. I'd rather go down here to name and go 416, 416, 516, AG at 198, 198. This one's at that's 188, that's 156, and that's 200. Ooh, 212. Get rid of the 200. Get rid of the 188. Keep my honey badger. 200. You know, I don't really use shotguns. 199, 199, 210. I don't really use shotguns. 199, 137. Interesting. 205, 206. We'll keep that one. MK14 is just badass gun. This one can go. This one can stay. 256 on the MP5. Oh, holy smoke. Shotgun. It's the only one I would use if I had them. There's one more, but yeah, those. Because they're like 12 round shotguns, right? What is that? 8 rounds, but if you get the extender or something, it's 12. Now, Scorpio's 198. Let's get rid of him. I'm pushing up to get it out of favorites, and then I'm marking a higher ranking one. That's my favorite. Keep that because I only got one. Keep that because I only got one. Only got one. Only got 2, so I'll keep that one. Tech 50. I'll keep that one. And the one I've got, UMP. Those are all different. They can stay where they're at. Now that gives me 21 out of 56 that I can mass display. 35 guns. Now I exit that. Go down to here. Push X again. And I go, if there's a gun here that I don't like, I can get rid of it by going to name. And then they're all lined up. Right, so let me go back to the top. I like this gun, it's perfect. I'll keep it because it's high ranking. I will keep that one. I will let that one go. Remove from presets. So F40, 2, 190. Yes. 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 Any duplicates I'll get rid of. You can go. Alright, so look at all that. Those two are. No, put that one back. Take that one off. Now, mass dismantle 3 guns. That took me to 244. How do I have 244 items still? Let's push circle. Let's go down here real quick. See this? This is your weapons wheel. This is R1 here in the game. Let's fix that empty spot by pushing the plus sign and putting something in there that I normally use. Let's say these. That's what I got there. T4, I got lots of mine. Rocket launcher. And I can't do that in a hurry. I can't do that in a hurry. So I will leave that like that at least for now. And I have everything in my weapons wheel, and you know how to change things in your weapons wheel. Same crap that it is in Bivouac. This is what you have. Shit that you have. Let's go there real quick. See all this cool stuff? Yeah. Oops. Push the wrong button. So, there's all that. Let's go like this. Everything's at the highest gear level. Otherwise, this would be highest gear level. Mass dismantle. Back out. Go up to this. Mass dismantle. And this mass dismantle. Look at that number over there. Number keeps dropping. Dismantle. Bloop. Like that. And your loadout capacity has just gone up massively. And you choose them. Say I want to change it. Let's go like this. I can choose one of these skills, which we're about to talk. So, over to the skills board. We talked about this in the loadout, but here are your possible classes to use. But up here are all your skills. All your skills. A bunch of them are filled in already. On mine, pretty much every one of them is there. But when you get here, when you start the game, if you don't have a parachute, your first mission is to come to this page and buy that. It'll cost you 1 skill point. I'll get there, watch the screen will stop. Right there, I got 14. Had nothing here to buy. I wish I could give them to people, but I cannot. But this is where you get all the things you can't do that I can. What? What? You've got extra item capacity? That's so mean. You have extra EMP grenade knowledge? Wow. And more items? And then you gotta get more things, and then you can intel grenade things. You can have no pain and never reach critical Awesome stuff, dude. Your drone can see better, you can shoot better, you can hold your breath longer. All this skills, and you just gotta watch for skill points on the game, and you will find this. Let's go back. And I'll show you what I mean by skills or skill points. Let's see, behemoths usually have skill points. You can see the bottom thing in that list. It says skill points, but it doesn't tell you how much you get because that one says skill points. So you travel the map, you look at it, gives you experience. So that's how you find out what you have at where you're going. Blueprint for free and one skill point right up there. Back into this. Go back over. We'll jump out of the skills menu. One more. One of the first things you did was how to design your guy. Whoops. Huh. This is how to make them look like characters from other things. Now, you can do this. You gotta, oh wait, you know what? That's good. That's worth showing. See this guy? This is visual palette number 5. See that right there? When you touch it, it's a drop down menu. And you can go like this. Your guy is totally different guy. Right there. You don't have to go through and change a bunch of stuff. Just push this and ta-da. You're ready to go into a different environment. Let's see what 3 is. A little bit cleaner cut. Uh-oh. 4. Silent Night. Right. And number 5, where we were before. Spin around, take a look at your dude. Do this for a while. Let's just do that. Pull out of there. Dang it. I did the wrong button. I went too far with the O. Let's go from here where we were. What else? Have I shown you nothing? Again, if you're information about them from there and other places. This here, if it makes you curious, is skin override. It means your clothes that you've picked show. If you don't, you look like the thing that you're wearing right now are. So keep that in mind. If you want to look like you want to look, you have to wear your skin override. Now, let's get out of customize. So up here you can change this background. You can change this title. Only certain things. Then you have to beat certain missions to put in different titles. No, you cannot, as far as I know, add in your own dang text. But, whatever. Right? This is your stuff. This is kind of your little board here. And then we go to one of the most important pages. Here is the start. Use what they call ghost coins instead of skill coins to buy stuff, and usually have to buy the ghost coins, so I don't spend a lot of stuff there. But this is where you gotta get crazy costumes, other crazy costumes, gear, guns, weapons, emotes. These are the talking to other players stuff, tattoos, patches. I did get this, pretty good one to have. I don't think it makes a difference to what people see. You could be Kyle Reese. See this? Look at that. You can be Miscellaneous Bat. You can be a Terminator. You could be the Ninja War. Here's where you get all the guns that you don't have, that you can't buy. I got that one. Doesn't do what I wanted it to. It's not worth it. It's got so much kick. You get one shot. Wait 10 seconds. Next shot. Wait 10 seconds if you want to shoot straight. Let's see what the next page holds. Nothing. It holds frozen in place. There we go. Gears and weapons paint. Cars, motorbikes, and aircrafts. Weapons. Stuff like that. Money. You can buy game money with real money. Yeah, you can buy game stuff. Game money or real money. This is how you redeem codes for stuff that you bought somewhere else for. Now we're gonna go back. If you push credits because you're curious about what it means, it rolls the credits of the game. This is going to be exactly what it looks like. It's going to be frequently asked questions. I honestly haven't pushed it yet. I don't care what it says. These are informational things about your teammate settings. Curious, right? You can look through those by browsing these buttons here. See it? It just tells you all kinds of cool stuff about all the stuff you're looking at. This is how you sign in. This is your world parameters. Classic. Terminator. Resistance. Operation Numbers Guy. Azrael patrols. None. Helicopter patrol frequency. None. I'm going to apply changes because this is stupid. This is absolutely stupid. And this is alright, but it's kind of stupid too. So, it'll change back because I'll play with what he's got for now. I like to run without him because I run without a lot of stuff. I'll show you. Watch this. Apply changes. It's going to take a second to load. But this might be good for you. Water. Water is good for you. Don't forget to hydrate while you vegetate. Let's go back into here. All that stuff's changed. Let's go back over here to settings. Now, that was the world parameters. So, I have gear level on. As I go through, my gear level goes up. My weapons get better. If I turn this off, I've got deactivated gear level. Now, the reason I run this has nothing to do with gear level or being better or worse or anything like that. The reason if I have a weapon and I go somewhere in the game, if I push the square, I change the weapon. So I could be running around thinking I've got a sniper rifle in my hand and then run around a corner, pick up a box, run around the corner to sniper somebody and shoot them with an AK-47 or a rifle of the same make. You never know. So I avoid that by having gear level on and all my stuff's with me, and I can change it anywhere in the world, not just at Erewhon. Turn it off and you get all those things that I just said I don't like. I don't. Difficulty of your enemies. I got it on normal. It's kind of hard sometimes. I've played here. It's not nice. And people in the real world of playing with others, this makes it so hard because you die. So I stick with normal because that's probably where everybody's got it. I don't know. This is going to be custom. I'm almost guaranteed custom because this is related to the next map or next list. Same with this one. This one, it says go like this. It says restricted. That means it won't be a a garage and shop at your bivouacs, but this saves you a lot of time in the game. Dun, 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 dun. See it? More tactical combat experience, limited resources, no gear level, minimum user. As this right here. Got it? Got it. Got it. Got it. Back. World parameters. That's the one I went to a minute ago. Right? Now, here's the one you gotta watch out. Technical difficulty, which is related to the other one. That's all of it. So, here's how you get to all your stuff. Garage at Bivouacs. All airline only. All airline only. All garage at Bivouac. All social hub, public or group. Public or group. Only your buddies. Everybody who's there. It's up to you. You want to know when you and your buddies are going to sing shot? Yeah, you do. You want your buddies to have special abilities? Yeah, you do. Do you want that it does for everybody else so that's realistic and it's really hard to see from that? Yeah, you do. Do you want ammo lock reloads? I'm thinking no, and not because this means on. See this? I changed when I had 14 left in the mag. That means those 14 are gone. That's fine. It'll teach you to do it, but the problem is B or square is a defective button in the game, and you find yourself bumping it multiple times. So if you're running a 50 or 100 round mag, and you bump B on a thing that wants you to push B but decides not to let you push B, and you reload instead, you dump 50 bullets. So that's kind of not fair. So I leave it off. Bullets that you would literally throw away on accident. On accident. Health regeneration original. Stamina consumption reduced. Risk of injury rare. Syringes heal injuries on. Bandage quantity several. I'm gonna go with no. I'm gonna go with unlimited. Fuckers. In your game, you change my shit sometimes. You change my stuff sometimes. So I don't give a shit who's talking or what they're saying. So I don't need no subtitles, and I don't need to know who's talking because I don't really care. Hints are dynamic. You're exhausted. Whatever. There's good things. Interface is custom. We're working on that. Crosshairs. I got crosshairs kind of always, but I'm gonna go with dynamic and see how that works. I've been running it always, and I'd like to see what I'm looking at with not dynamic. I like hit marker. Shows you that you got them. Don't care. I can tell if it's tired because the person starts walking slow, so I don't put that on. Weapon items display. That kind of helps because you know where you're at with your bullets, you know with your silencers on, and you know if you're about to die. This one, I don't really care. It's a little bar. Tells you if your weapon, your class thing is full. You're gonna know if it's full or not when you hit the button, and it'll tell you actually. I use that because I play with other people. Detection gauge. It's good to have, especially when you're playing with other people, because this way you know you've been seen. Um, good. Warning messages. You can be told if you're gonna be warned about that they're warning you, or if you should fall back, or you can have nothing. I got nothing. Now, loot markers. I keep them dynamic so I can tell people where stuff is. I keep that up so I can see the boxes. That's it. Loot notifications so I know what it is. I've got it on dynamic. I still don't see it, so I'm going to turn it back to nether. It didn't work. My experience module. No, I don't need it. HUD for enemies. Look at that. Look at that. Watch. Here's my screen. And more than likely, here's your screen. See that? My screen, your screen. My screen, your screen. My screen's harder than your screen. Right? I leave this on because there have been points where I've shot the good guys. So I leave their markers on so I know not to shoot them. You know where you're at on the field. So, there you go. Where are we going? What are we trying to get to? I need those so that you can tell me what mission we're doing. So, they're on. I need you to be able to talk to me while we're playing, so those are on. I have this on, because if it lands next to you, I can go, you're in a grenade, and save your butt. Locations, this is here, because if it's not, I don't see those. They're tied together, because that is actually part of the to-go thing. Now, you've got this, or this. I've got this. I do have this. I do have this. I oh, this is all I'm putting because I don't change it for the other thing. I don't usually do it. Now we jump over here. We get a bunch more. Let's see how you aim. And default aiming is supposed to be iron sight. No, it's supposed to be iron sight. I don't know how to change. Aim assist is on maximized at 100%. I tried to do without. And it needs some work. Camera dynamic or camera distance is dynamic right now. It's kind of in and out, wishy-washy. I don't know. Let's go with close, far, or both, depending on your surroundings. Right now, I got it set on that. I would turn this off if I were you. I would turn this off if I were you. It's easier to lose your way if the camera is flipping away from where you're trying to go. This is kind of a cool addition. Um, Auto detect. It tells you where to go. You can pick it and change it to you only want to play with people from Canada and America, Asia, US and Canada. I'm sorry, this is not Canada and America. This is US and Canada. I don't know what that is, but auto detect, whatever, right? Then it does it itself. Photo mode is cool, but annoying. Photo mode is super annoying when you're trying to do other buttons and you push them both on accident. And ta-da, you get pictures of what you're doing. Let's see, you can change everything about your control. Everything can be changed in here. If dangerous waters, this is your sound and stuff. I turn off the music. I think it's a tattletale. If the music starts to tell you that you're getting action coming, it's kind of like, oh, okay, there's action coming. And that's just kind of a cheat. Master volume and everything else is 100%, so I can hear you 100%. And I can hear the bad guys, and I can hear the grass, and I can hear everything moving around. Modes, night mode, reduce the difference between loud and quiet sounds overall hearing. volume, night mode. It's off because I got headset. Squad volume's up. All that stuff right there. Anything? Colorblind setting because I can't see the regular. Not well. Auto run is on. Auto throttle is on. Helicopter auto throttle is on. That means if I double push left 3, stuff goes by itself. I don't have to do it myself and hold it all damn day. I think you're smarter now. I think you are much smarter than you were however long ago this video is. Let's go back to the lobby. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, I forgot something. I hate them with a passion. You can go down here. I'm sorry. All your people come back and you can go down. They don't look like normal. Mine don't look like what's normally there. These are the AI team members. If you decide you only want one, you can turn the others off by doing this. And once you do this, they're all yes. You're back to where you were, and they're right here waiting for you if you don't want to mess with them again. And there's missions that you can do with them. Not helpful. So yeah, it's up to you. Let's see. We did the bivouac. So now I'm flying in the air. I must have gotten killed or something while I was doing all that other shit. Really, that's clearly not on the ground.